Howdy, fellow TubeUbers. Tonight's video is not so much movie related in the aspect of, oh, this movie has a lot of actors and stuff in it. It's basically documentaries, but it's going to be about music, bands, things like that. I just got 4 of them to show you. A little bit off the norm of what I talk about usually. Let's start with this. Surely most people have heard of these guys. The Ramones. Fantastic New York-based punk band. This is a really fun documentary. Has clips of the band playing, interviews, everything else. I mean, it's 150 minutes long. It has tons of deleted scenes. Has just all kinds of special features. I mean, there's excerpts on here from stuff. There's radio interviews. Just really awesome, fun documentary. If you know anything about the Ramones, then I'm sure you will have seen this. If you've only heard of the Ramones, but you've never actually listened to the Ramones, listen to them. They're a huge influence on a lot of bands. Still to this day, there's only one of them alive. Unfortunately, the others have all passed away either from disease or other things. Yeah. But this is a really cool, really fun little documentary about the band. And even if you don't like this type of music or you've never really listened to them or heard of them, it's still fun. It's just fun to learn about stuff like this, I'll watch stuff about stuff I don't really know about or I didn't think I had much interest in just to see, and it's 50-50. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I watched that. I learned some stuff. And sometimes I'm like, why the hell did I watch this? I just wasted an hour and a half. This is fun stuff. Next up, another guy most people have probably heard of, Lemmy, who is the lead singer of the band Motorhead. Just a good old-fashioned rock and roll heavy metal band. Fantastic stuff here. All kinds of interviews with Lemmy and just people who have been influenced by him. Tons of special features on there, right there. That is all other stuff right there. All good bonus stuff. There's some stuff in here with Lemmy's son. You get to see like where Lemmy hangs out. It's just a really fun set. Nice 2-disc right there. If you like the band Motorhead, then you've probably seen this. Once again, just like the Ramones, super fun stuff. Even if you only vaguely know the guy, you've seen pictures of him or something, really fun. Learned a lot about him, about his career, his life. He's still rock and rolling, like 190 years old, and he's still going. Really good stuff. Next, Anvil. The story of Anvil. This is funny. These two guys here are basically like brothers. They grew up together and started a rock and roll band. They wanted to be the greatest rock and roll band in the world. This right here is Lips and Rob Reiner. No, not that Rob Reiner. But it's basically them hanging out, the recording of their new album, trying to do a tour, doing a tour. They argue, there's a huge fallout, they make up, it's really heartfelt. Really cool stuff. I've been in the heavy metal for a long time, and really before this, I really hadn't even listened to these guys or heard of these guys that much at all, even though they've been with huge bands on tour, and they just never quite made it big, but they still plug away and make music, which is really cool. They make no money from it, but they still do it. That's dedication. That's heart. That's compassion for something you love. The last movie, Until the Light Takes Us. grim. This is a story of the form of music called black metal. It's this documentary is part music scene, and then it talks about, of course, the cultural aspects and the uprising of black metal, Swedish, Norwegian, a lot of the Scandinavian black metal. There's I don't know, this is one of the hardest forms of music to get into just because of the subject matter, which is usually, war, death, Satanism, stuff like that. But the guys who do the black metal are such talented musicians that I look past that. I look past any of the negative stuff that this might bring on, or people bullshit and talk about. I look at it for the musicianship. That's why I like the music. I've always been passionate about black metal. I just think it takes a lot of talent to do what these guys do, because guys on here, they have multiple bands, they play multiple instruments. Some of them are just utterly fantastic musicians that blow away some musicians that are like super mainstream. This has music on it from Darkthrone, Mayhem, Burzum, Ulver, Thorns, Gorgoroth, Enslaved, Black Dice, Sunno. So lots of bands on here. You also get some special features. You get a 36-minute black metal short film of deleted scenes, alternate ending outtakes. You get tons of extra interviews. You get 46 more minutes of Varg Vikernes, and if you know black metal, then you probably know the name Varg. If not, he's a pretty twisted dude. And you also get a really cool 45-minute class on the history of black metal with Fenriz, who's from the band Darkthrone. Now, if you just want to learn a little bit about black metal and you happen to see this and you pick it up, stick on that 45-minute black metal school and you'll know tons of stuff. You'll know the whole history of black metal in that little thing. But this movie here just expands on it, makes it bigger, makes it badder, makes it really fun. As fun as this type of music can be. There's not a lot of joy in this music, but I still really enjoy it. It came in a really crappy case, so I had to stick it in a white sleeve. I did not like the case design at all. It looked like it was just going to tear the hell out of the discs. So yeah. If you're interested in any of this type of music here, the punk to the rock and roll to the metal to the black metal, watch any of these. They're all super fun movies. If you want to learn a little bit about something you might not be familiar with, then pick up one of these films. Check it out somewhere. Expand your mind. I listen to tons of music. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as they say, is to the music I listen to. But give it a chance. Try it out. If you're not too sure, just watch it and just give it a try. It doesn't hurt to try new things. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe. Thanks.